Super cool radio.
Hello, everyone. I am Matthew Thomas. I am here in Battle Creek, Michigan at the Music Factory. Got a great interview lined up. My guest this time recently released a brand new single that is Ego. Please welcome Michigan's own Stage Drive.
Yeah. Insert applause here.
All right. So before I really start, I'm going to introduce everybody. So, man, next to me on drums, that is Bryan. Kayla on guitar and vocals. Alayna, there we go. On bass, and then Tim on guitar. All right, did that perfectly.
Almost.
All right, so before I start, all right, Bryan. So the promo picture for this show. So everyone was wearing black, but you were wearing a bright ass red sweatshirt and flip flop.
And flip flops.
Yes.
Flip flops.
Did you miss the memo? Was there a memo?
I am going to go on record by saying that I was never told. I was never told to bring drumsticks.
Okay, he was not told to bring drumsticks, but I didn't think I'd have to tell you to wear closed-toed shoes. That's a rule now. That's a rule.
I was not aware.
All right, well, you got the memo because I see you're wearing closed-toed shoes
he decided
now.
against the flip-flops today.
All right, I just had to point that out.
Wait till summertime. I love playing drums with it barefooted. It's really comfortable.
Oh, no.
You're shirtless too?
No.
I see a lot of drummers doing that. That's why I had to ask.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't work out that much. We'll get there.
So maybe next year?
Maybe next year.
We'll see how my New Year's resolution goes.
All
I'll
right.
keep you on track. I got you. What are friends for?
Well, I mean, it's already March. You should be already on this.
It's a
Stay
work in
tuned.
progress. We're working.
All right. Down to some serious business. So I know you guys went through a lineup change, and now, so how did this current lineup come together?
So I actually, Bryan and I met, did we meet at the Crowfoot?
First Saturday in January of 2020.
Oh,
That is
our
scary
friend-versary.
accurate.
But we met at a show. I was playing solo, and he was playing with Two-Face Wilson, his old band. Alayna, I met on CRB Radio.
July 11th, 2021.
I feel like a bad friend. I don't know our friend anniversaries, and you guys do. Oh, God. Tim, I actually met online. What was that called?
I don't remember the name of it.
No, it's like Tinder for musicians. Oh, band mix. Yeah. We were both looking. I was looking for guitarists. He was looking for a band to play with. So the first time we jammed, he lives in Yeehaville.
Ypsilanti.
But okay, he lives on the corner and this lot with woods behind it, and I thought this was it. I thought I was done for.
Anything less than Allen Park, she considers Yeehaville.
It was Yeehaville, but that's where we met, and we jammed that one day, and ever since then, right off the bat, I was like, yeah, no, you're stage drive material.
Yep, Kayla.
She says she pulls in and I have animals that live in my yard.
Chickens.
She's like, dude, I pulled in and there was chickens and ducks everywhere and this weird guy standing there. And I'm like, yeah, I can.
I thought I was done for.
Probably not a really good impression.
Yeah, I thought it was, but I'm alive and well. We're good. We're at the Music Factory.
For now.
For now, yeah, unless you change your mind.
Kayla and I had kept in contact since that January show because I was looking for new things to do. And I contacted her because I do diecast romance, and I got a hold of her and I was like, hey, let's do like an EP. Like, you write 2 songs, I'll write 2 songs. We'll get together because I can play bass and drums and she can play guitar and sing. And like, hey, we got just the 2 of us. We can get guest soloists or whatever we want. And then the previous lineup stopped working together right around that time.
It really did line up well.
And then she was like, hey, so listen, why don't you just join me and we can like make a new version of Stage Drive? And then
and that's how this happened.
That's how this happened.
I think it's funny how her and I met, though, because we were on CRB Radio together, and at the end, after we were both interviewed and did a couple songs solo, I don't know, she said something about working together, and I was like, I would.
Okay, hold on. I was tricked, okay? I was tricked. I reached out because I was like, we were both on there as solo artists, and we were gonna start a girl band. Okay, we were gonna start a riot girl punk band, and that's what I was messaging her for. I was like, oh yeah, what about that girl band we were talking about starting? Yeah, exactly. We were gonna start a girl band, and she's like, yeah, let's jam. And then I got pulled into Stage Drive.
You would have auditioned for Stage Drive, and you said, yeah, here we are.
Kayla had told me that she wanted to have another female in the band, whether it be another guitar player or a bass player
I was
or
excited for
whoever or
that.
whatever. And it was not 3 weeks later, less than 3 weeks, she's like, dude, listen. So this all lined up, and I have my other female, so we're good. So
I remember texting you before I really knew. I didn't even know your last name. And I was like, dude, I was on CRB with this girl. She's badass. I swear she's going to work out, I swear.
Yep.
So yeah, it worked out.
I think you guys have been working on very well together with the band. I know, obviously, as I said, with the recent release last month of Ego. How was it writing and recording that? What's kind of the writing process for you guys?
So Ego was actually the first song that we all kind of collaborated on. So I had the lyrics and everything kind of envisioned, and I had a bass line that I don't play bass. I'm a guitarist and singer. I don't play bass. But I had a bass
can
line.
play bass. It's not that
It's
hard.
big and weird. I don't
not
like
that
it
hard.
anyways. Not the point. So I had kind of the outline of the song. So I presented it to these guys, and they just took it and ran with it. And so that's the first song that we all kind of collaborated on. And like you fixed the bass line for me.
I fixed the bass line and changed some of the chords because it was weird.
I don't play bass. I tried my best.
It's like the second time you said you don't play bass in about
play
45 seconds.
Three times.
So you play bass?
A little bit, no.
But you also play drums too, so
Yeah,
like,
a little bit.
but you can't play bass.
It's weird. It's big. It's weird.
Alrighty.
It's weird.
Easy. It's easy.
Not easy.
Yeah, she makes it look really easy.
She does make it look easy.
Yeah, the writing process is normally Kayla will either have, at least with the songs that we have had, they were either songs that she had previously done with the previous incarnation, and then we've taken a couple of her solo songs, High and Good Bad Habit, and kind of turned them into
Stage drive
bigger
songs, yeah.
stage drive songs with lots of guitars and
Yeah.
big sounds.
Yeah, and it's worked out so far. Like it's really cool because High, that's actually gonna be our next single. No one knew that.
Super cool exclusive.
Yeah, super cool exclusive. Yeah, so that is going to be our next single. But with that song, that was originally a solo song that I did, and it was Brian's idea to turn it into a stage drive song. We were at practice one day, and he was like, "Dude, what if we did High?"
We were rehearsing for the solo, or we were rehearsing for the Festival of Oddities, which is
Oh,
right before
yeah.
the solo tour, little
Yeah.
weekend tour thing that we did,
Yeah.
and she I'm sitting there like playing it because I mean obviously it was just she and I, and she just did like guitar and sang, and I played drums.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there playing this, and I'm like, if I'm playing with regular drumsticks, and I could hear the distortion, and there was no changes to the arrangement or anything like that. We literally just like added distortion and and background vocals, and like that was it.
It worked out.
It
Why
did.
do I have the mic?
They can talk.
Kayla's a phenomenal songwriter.
Thank you.
Yeah, and what I've really noticed about for you guys, especially with Ego, it really like drives. It's very driving guitar riff, driving song, and I really enjoy it, and especially with Ego, it really rocks.
Thank you. We appreciate it. I like the bass line's probably my favorite part. I just think it's so punchy and like, you did good, buddy.
Thanks.
But definitely check it out. It's available on all streaming platforms and YouTube and all that stuff as well. So this is actually my first time seeing Stage Drive. Obviously, I've seen Kayla and Bryan at a solo show October, I want to say.
September.
Late September. Yeah.
There we go.
Last weekend of September last
Like
year.
last
I think.
week.
Last weekend
Yeah.
of September last year
Sounds right. Yeah.
at the Muse on Main.
Yes, a really great show. I know. I feel like it's gonna be very different to actually see Stage Drive live.
Yeah, it's very different. I actually had a solo acoustic show last night, and in my head the entire time I was like, I can't wait to be on stage tomorrow with my band. It's very different.
My drum set is smaller somehow compared to the. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm like, hold on.
No,
It's big.
I get to use all my toys. It's fun.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely look forward to rocking out with you guys tonight. Are we you gonna play a guitar behind your head?
Maybe. Stay tuned. You'll have to find out.
All right,
I might.
fine. Keep me in suspense. That's
I
fine.
might.
Secrets.
But for people like myself, what can they expect from a Stage Drive show?
I'll let Tim take it.
Yeah, Tim, you got this one.
What was the question?
What do people expect? What do people expect to see when they see stage live?
Rock. It's a lot of energy. I think one of the reasons, when Kayla first showed me some of her songs, I was like, well, there's a lot of energy and raw emotion in all this, and it's the kind of music I like to play along with, and every song has that in it, and we just get to see a live version of it.
Well, I definitely really look forward to it. What is your guys' favorite song to play live?
Ooh, mine, I think, is Good Bad Habit.
Hi.
Favorite song to play live?
Ego.
I'm going to be different and say Lethal Love.
That has a groove to it. It's like a funky one.
Yeah, I am the farthest thing from a funk drummer. It's an N-funk. But yeah, it's really fun. I get to, me personally at least, I get to kind of go a little bit out of my comfort zone, and there's a little surprise halfway through. Since Kayla's keeping secrets, I'll keep secrets too. There's a little break in the middle of the song where we get to do some really cool stuff that everybody will get to see tonight.
Yes.
Well, I definitely look forward to it, and I'm the media here. I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to know everything. No secrets here. I don't like it.
Well, for that song, I just go behind the drum set with him, and we kind of do like a little like Godsmack type duo thing. It's kind of cool. A funky Godsmack too, yeah.
And she is going to play her guitar behind her back today.
You revealed my secret.
You revealed mine.
Okay, fine.
So now there's no more secrets on Super Cool Radio, and that's the way I like it.
Circle of trust.
Open communication.
Circle of trust.
That's right. Not like last time where you and Kayla were talking in code half the time in the last interview.
Everything was under wraps still. We were promoting the solo tour.
Yeah, I
Everything
remember
was
that.
still under wraps.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
We didn't like it either. We're more open now.
Very good. But now, since we are about 10 minutes into this, it is now time for the game show segment.
Oh, man.
There is 6 questions. This is generic music questions. I will ask you 6. Good luck. It's going to be interesting.
Thank you.
As soon as I flip to the notes I need.
All right, Tim is going to help me, I guess. Thanks for throwing me to the Sharks.
Yep, you're welcome.
I'm just the bass player.
See the right answers. I didn't read them, but
I didn't think your eyesight was that good.
the eyeliner helps.
Does it? I don't think it does.
It's like the football players that wear the.
Yeah. Anyway,
blocks out the sun.
Smile
All
away,
right.
boys. Just
first
smile away.
question. So Van Halen had a few different vocalists. Which person was not a frontman for Van Halen? Is it Sammy Hagar, Ronnie James Dio, or Gary Sharon?
Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah,
That's easy.
They both said Dio.
Yes. Off to a great start.
I have to say something really controversial. I'm going to really explode. I don't like classic rock.
That's okay. That's
So I'm not going to know any of this.
well. There's only
Right
like
here, you take the mic.
that was
We got this.
all right.
Gary Sharon was the lead singer for one album, Van Halen 3, and Sammy Hagar did about 20 years.
Okay, overachiever, calm down.
Big brain.
Would you like a gold star for that? I don't have any.
Please.
All right. So which musician appeared in a 1996 Victoria's Secret commercial? Is it Bob Dylan, Cher, or Madonna?
What was the
What musician appeared in a Victoria's Secret ad? Was it Bob Dylan, Madonna?
I would know anything about Victoria's Secret.
Madonna.
Final answer?
Maybe.
Share.
No one.
Where it was Bob Dylan.
Well, it was Bob Dylan.
Check that off the list of things I never want to see is Bob Dylan wearing lingerie. So we'll just.
He wasn't, but
Okay.
I watched it last night. It's all good.
Preparing for the interview.
Sure.
Preparing.
Sure, that's what he
Sure, definitely. Definitely just that.
Uh-huh.
All right. Outside of Ozzy and Zakk Wylde, who was the third songwriter on Mama, I'm Coming Home? Is it Peter Gabriel, Lemmy, or Nikki Sixx?
Lemmy. I think it was Lemmy.
Peter Gabriel, I don't know.
I'm going to say Nikki Sixx.
That's
I like how you just covered all the answers.
Yeah, we're covering all our bases.
It is.
We're competing.
One of them is right.
It is Lemmy. All right.
people don't give Lemmy credit for being a really, really good lyricist.
He actually made more money on that single song than everything of Motorhead. Yeah.
Really?
So you really just need one good song that you don't even perform.
That's what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah, you just have to be a songwriter.
All right, we got that.
Next Linda Perry. Next Linda Perry right here.
All right, this is just a simple yes or no question. Final answer? Did this tour happen? Alice Cooper with the MC50 or MC5 in the fall of 2019.
No, I know they toured. I know they toured, but I don't think it was together.
No.
He said no.
Fin- Final answer?
No.
It actually did happen in the UK,
In the UK, okay.
but it still happened.
Matthew is a massive Alice Cooper fan, so I know that. I remember.
I definitely am. Definitely am. One day I will interview him. No doubt. All right, so the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I know, is a very hot topic right now with Dolly Parton rejecting nomination, yet getting nominated anyway.
They told her too bad.
Which is ridiculous. But is Lionel Richie in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Collectively, yes?
Yes.
No. No. He's actually not. All right.
Fucking know anymore. There's a bunch of dumb people in there, anyways. Fucking Madonna, but you're telling me that Judas Priest and Motorhead aren't fucking. Next question.
So,
I want to get off my soapbox for that.
Soundgarden's not in either.
That is true. They were nominated. They're working. The grunge bands just started being eligible. You got to give them a couple of years.
They've been eligible for a little bit.
I mean, look at how long it took Kiss to get in.
25
though.
years since your last album, or first album.
Release of your first major label. So we need to get on that. Get that 25 years rolling.
I mean, you just need one release.
Starting now.
All right, last question. Now, this question, you have to match my opinion. Not your opinion, my opinion. Is the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup the greatest invention ever?
Yes.
Anybody else?
No.
What?
I mean, they're pretty good, so
Name
yeah.
one better invention.
Yeah.
Name one
Yeah.
better.
My homemade raspberry torte.
No, frozen Reese's.
Still waiting to
peanut
hear.
butter
We're
cups.
still waiting to try.
One of
He
these
promised us apple pie around Christmas time.
I've been given no
You're gonna
time.
get it now.
Okay, well, the answer is yes. It is. So, Tim, just leave, please.
Don't
Bye.
tell him to do that. He actually will. Tim, get your ass back. Get your ass back.
All right. All right. I'll get that later. Yes, I just littered. It's okay. All right, some wacky questions before we leave because it looks like they're about to turn the lights off and sound check. What is the wildest thing you've done as either as an individual or collectively as a band?
What's the wildest? Oh, dude. Okay, I almost killed myself on stage.
Please elaborate on that.
Okay, so I was in this girl punk band when I was like 17, and we did this encore and we played Creep by Radiohead, and I had this caution tape noose, and on the very last note I wrapped it around my neck, and I went, I don't belong here, and pulled it up, like a Dead Boys thing, and actually asphyxiated myself and passed out and almost died. And that's the story of how I almost died on stage.
At that point, Alayna learned something new about herself.
I saw God a little bit.
All right. I was not expecting that.
Man. I don't know if there's anything super
I
wild.
don't know how you're going to follow that up.
Maybe I should have gone last.
I don't have
probably
a
should've.
follow-up. Mine's not super wild. I think the most, like during a show or
You
something.
almost killed us driving.
I did, yeah. But that's not related, really. That's like a daily thing. So that's.
So she gets she has like it's like anxiety when other people are driving. Like she
Yeah,
just
I
doesn't
don't
like
want other
being
people drive.
she doesn't like being a passenger. But like we were driving my car when we did that little tour thing, so I'm like, no, I'm gonna drive some. And her being clearly a lot smaller than me, we had to fuck with the seat
Yeah.
every time we switched. And apparently my shit's not fancy enough to have the automatic seats. We're leaving a gas station to go to Fort Wayne. She reaches in between her legs, grabs the seat
I thought
thing,
it was a button.
and she has her foot just kind of sitting on the brake, and she slides herself forward, and her whole foot goes straight through the brake pedal. I'm in the
That
middle
was
of
bad.
drinking an energy drink, and we just went to a complete stop in a tenth of a second.
Yeah, that was bad.
Luckily not on a busy road.
We're alive. That's not like
Moral
super
of the
wild.
story is fix your fucking seat before you start moving.
I think that's
Yeah.
what the driving manual says.
Yeah.
Verbatim.
So we'll have a driver for our next tour. Yeah. Tim, have you got anything wild on stage?
On stage,
Or just in general.
I guess in general,
I
yeah.
don't know if I want to go into the in general, but I'd say maybe my best moments yet to come on stage.
Yeah, that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
All right, we'll take it.
He's still kind of coming out of his box a little bit.
Yeah.
He's kind of finding himself a little bit. So
I think the worst thing that's ever happened, like, I don't know if it's crazy or not, but when we were playing at the Crowfoot and I dropped my guitar on stage, this was the worst. I almost quit music. I was like, I'm never doing this ever again. It was mortifying. So my strap broke and I dropped my hollow body and it made this big, like, gunshot of a noise all throughout the Crowfoot. It was terrible. So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Not fun.
Mortifying.
Was no damage, I assume.
No, it bounced.
and then she got rid of the guitar.
I did. I sold it. I was like, this is
Well,
some
that's
bad
bad luck.
juju. I'm never doing this ever
Bad
again.
luck indeed.
What did you go out and buy after that happened?
What did I buy after that? Strap locks.
Strap locks.
Strap locks. Yeah.
That is a good idea.
Beneficial thing.
Or I saw one person just taped it. I've seen that
Taped it?
before.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Billy Joe, I know he's got a bunch of electrical tape and shit around his strap.
All right. So as we're wrapping up this interview, serious note. So what are the plans for Stage Drive for 2022?
Play out as much as possible.
Yeah,
We're finishing up. I think they have one more song of background vocals to do.
Yeah, we're finishing up our EP right now. Our next single is going to be released within the next month, I want to say.
Music
We're opening
video.
up for Striper in September, which is really cool. We're playing with Native Sons in April. We have a lot of cool shows coming up.
Music video.
Yeah, we're trying to do a music video.
In the short term to go along with the single, to go along with the next single.
Yeah, we got a lot of pretty cool things coming up. A lot of good shows, a lot of big plans.
Just kind of seeing where this will take us.
Right on. Very cool. Look forward to everything you guys have in the works. If anyone's curious, where can they find you guys online?
Everywhere. Instagram is just Stage Drive Band. Facebook, Stage Drive Band. We are on everything. And all of our streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, everywhere.
Right on. Very good. So please check out Stream Support. Give a like to Stage Drive. See them live when you can. I look forward to rocking out with them later today. But for Tim, I'm going to say...
Alayna!
There we go.
Our
Alayna.
one only.
Kayla, Bryan, I'm your host as always, Matthew Thomas. Thank you so much for watching and listening to Super Cool Radio. Stay frosty.